Well, hi, it's Jeff Shore. Forgive the informality here. I'm not in my studio today. I'm actually on the road. I'm in a hotel room in Indianapolis at the National Speakers Association convention, great convention. But I thought I would just jump on because it's timely while I'm thinking about it. And I would just ask you this question: Do you have to have actually met someone to consider them a mentor? Because my guess is that there are thousands of people today who are feeling like they lost one of their mentors. This morning, we learned about the passing of the great Dr. Stephen Covey, the author of The Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. One of the most transformational books I think that's been written in our generation, and a modern classic to be sure. And I was thinking through the impact that he's had in my thinking and in my style and my training and the way I run my company, and even in the way that I handle my family and I run my life. And the impacts are great. And just a couple of thoughts that come to my mind for things that he said that were really transforming. The whole concept of seek first to understand and then to be understood. Those are words that every sales professional should live by. It's the foundational to a strong and client-centric sales presentation. But they're good words for life in general. They make sense for our lives. It just in our interpersonal personal relationships, whatever they might be. Or, if we live out the idea that the way to, the key is not, I think he said it this way, the key is not to prioritize your schedule, but rather to schedule your priorities. And so often I find myself scrambling to figure out how to put the things on my to-do list in order. But the real trick here is to take the things that really matter and put them at the very top of the list. One of the things he said, I actually wrote this one down here. He said, one of the most important ways to manifest integrity is to be loyal to those who are not present. That might be the best description of that oft-used word, integrity. And then here's one more: live out your imagination. Live out of your imagination, not out of your history. And I think the idea of living out of my just imagine the concept of living out of your imagination and not out of your history. If you really could do that, imagine how you could change the world. Um, Stephen Covey had a profound impact on me, and I know a lot of other people. I think the greatest tribute that I could pay to him, and if you respect his work that you could pay to him, is to put a little piece of that in place, to go back and think through with the next conversation that you have, be it with a customer or a coworker or your child or whoever it is. You think of the words of Stephen Covey, who says, "Until you are influenced by my uniqueness, I will not be influenced by your opinion." And think that through for everybody that you want to influence, whether it's your child or your customer or your coworker, whoever it is. Until you are influenced by what makes them unique, they will not be interested by your opinion. Again, great words from the master. My tribute to Stephen Covey, a great loss, but I'm glad he did what he did. He really, seriously, legitimately changed the world.